So this is the part I got from eBay, and it includes the spiral cable assembly as well as the steering angle sensor. You can buy cheaper spiral cable assemblies, but they do not include the steering angle sensor, which you need both of them together in order for the VSC light, the vehicle stability control light, warning light to not come on your dashboard. If you separate the two, like is done in some repair videos, you will get that icon on your dash, which will not go away. So instead, if you buy this, the VSC light will not come on, and you will have a good working spiral cable assembly with steering angle sensor. So it's $196. And first, watch the video in my description to do the repair. But when it comes down to the end of the video where he separates these two parts, just do not do that. Instead, buy this and install it. Okay, here is the old spiral cable assembly for the 2010 Toyota Prius. You can see the wires are like browned out. So this was causing the trip and display buttons to not work. You can see it's kind of dirty, and this one was not working. This has the actual spiral cable assembly and the angle sensor on it. So in the video that I link to replace it, he says to replace or take this part out of this part, and that's what caused the light, the warning light to come on, or the icon, on the dash with the car and on the squiggly road, on the slippery road. So yeah, this is the old one, and then this is what I initially bought to fix it. But see how this one comes without the angle sensor. So you buy this one. I bought this one for $12, and I put it in, and everything was working fine until I drove for about 5 minutes, and then I think it's called the VSC light, the icon with the car and the squiggly road, or the swervy road. That light came on the dash as soon as I installed this brand new one. You could see the wires are new, but the car worked fine. My trip and display buttons worked, but I just couldn't get rid of that warning light. So I went back and ordered the new part from Triple Creations, I believe the company's called, and it looked like a genuine Toyota part. It's currently installed right now, and the warning light went off, so now everything seems to be working. But it has all the same numbers as this. It has the same numbers, B8347020, has all those numbers, and it has all these numbers right here, 89245740. So the one in my car now looks exactly like this, except for, brand new wires and everything. And it specifically comes with these instructions, which say, and this is written in Japanese, so it's legit on one side. This is all legit Japanese auto part. So I'll post the picture of the eBay person that I bought it from, or a company that I bought it from. But it says, don't break the lock pin, which is the orange part, that you kind of snap off. You could see the snapped part of it right there. See, that's the lock pin. So the instruction specifically says, don't break the lock pin before you pass the pigtail, which is this is the pigtail, these wires. So you don't break that lock pin until you pass these through the steering wheel. So that's very important. And then you can put the steering wheel on and then break that lock pin. So, and then another very important part is, please carry out the centering of the spiral cable according to the service manual in the case of the spiral cable is rotated before passing the pigtail through the wheel, then you reference this. So as long as you see the white cable is visible, or the roller is yellow or orange is visible in that little window, as long as you see that here, see in this window here, I'll show you. So there's the yellow thing. So with the new one, you want to see that orange in the window, or you can see this little white, there's like a white cable here, that white cable we'll see right there. As long as that you could see that or that in the window, that's what these instructions are saying, then it's good, you know. But you won't have to worry about that if you don't break this lock pin before passing the pigtail through the steering wheel. So anyway, that's it. Just follow the instructions of replacing it in the video link in the description, and then from there though, do not separate. On the very last part of that video, do not separate these two parts. Instead, make sure you have this whole part with the angle sensor, which is this piece here with the white and these numbers. Make sure you have this whole thing and not just this thing. See the difference? You want to have this and not this. That's why you buy. This one was $231 and this one was $12. But this one actually worked and didn't turn on any warning lights on my dashboard. This one did. So use this, buy this one. It's a little more expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than buying it from Toyota directly. I think Toyota dealership quoted me $600, and I bought this one online for $230. So I'll post the picture too right after this of where I got it from. Okay. And kind of pull up the bottom at the same time. There we go. Put this away. This away. That away. And then undo all these ones. Just pushing this. Push it in, and then at the same time kind of pry it out. And push in, pull out. And this one here, it's like a slide motion. This one's a push in. And this one is also a push in, pull. And there's one more on this side. Push in, pull. And once all those, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 connectors. Then there's a little latch here. Pry that. Latch here. Let's pry that. And then pry that. And you're good. And this is the old one. This is the new one. New one is here. So this one, I separated the, what do you call this? This part from this part. This is spiral cable, and then this is the angle sensor. This part is the angle sensor, and this is the spiral cable. And you can separate both of them, but if you do that, it will turn on the vehicle stability light, and the light will just never go off. So you gotta keep these two together and just buy a whole new one, and then hopefully it'll work. So we'll see if this one works. And this is the old, this is the new one. This one does seem a little lighter, but this one has all the same numbers. is this. So this one, this number actually was on the old one. On the original one, this number was on the original one. I've replaced this with a new one that didn't have the number on it. But anyway, they all look exactly the same otherwise. And so I'm gonna put this one away. This is the old one. So now it says, please keep the front wheel straight. Yeah, I have that. And then don't break lock pin. That's this one. Don't break this before you pass the pigtail through the steering wheel. Just meantime, I'll put this one off. Okay. And snap all these back in. This one goes in. I see, like here, that snap. Done this like 6 times now. Okay, man. Oh. Who's that? Oh wait, that won't actually affect it. Never mind. Just gotta make sure. After putting everything back together, it all worked. So no more VSC light and everything works.